patriarchy is transfixed on getting out, we can fulfill it because it's satiated, or even simply too depleted to do.
McKenzie. Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for an amazing
Yes.
for that introduction. Oh, that was
You were asking me what's my definition of social media, right?
Yeah.
Social media, I just tweeted something recently on Twitter. I said, social media was never created for businesses per se. It was social media, a place, a platform for people to to engage one another, connect with their family, friends,
Right.
get to meet people. Okay, it's for people to for their fans to for like celebrities and stars to connect with their fans. It was social. It wasn't television. It wasn't going on NBC and putting on a whole heap of makeup and bright lights and so on. That's not why there was uh, a social media, a Facebook, a Twitter, a Telegram, whatever the case might be.
But when you say that, can you think about the strategy?
But I said, wait, but
That's why they promote a lot of those, um, like sectors, so they can will in the youth.
I mean sectors. What do you mean?
As far as like the face cropping, and the reels, and all sorts of
Well, I mean, it was okay. First up, you're talking about growing your audience. Well, okay, I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but reels is they there was no reels. Over time, they added more features, so on and so forth. Okay, because even before
well, thank
Facebook,
you.
there
That's
was
where I was trying to
I
get
was
to features.
there was some other. What was it? I was part of some other. I had some other. I can't remember some of them, but 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 it was created as a free platform for people to connect with each other socially. Okay, not to be funny, to be friendly, to be you, to be raw, to engage with yourself, with other people, to connect, to meet friends, and so on. But
Right. But that's
business,
why
but
I had
listen,
brought up
but
that point, though.
eventually, but businesses caught wind of this, and they started to say, "Who?" It became, capital business. They're always looking for opportunities to promote themselves. Okay, so they realized, yeah, okay, a lot of people are on social media. So eventually, they started going onto social media, making deals with social media creators and creators, and they start going on social media, start promoting their business, and started and it became one of the mega magnets of social media in terms of generating revenues, ad revenues. Social media, because social media was a powerful way. Billions of people are on social media, connecting with each other every day. Okay, and eventually they started adding features and so on. People live on social media now. It's like
Yes, they
it's like a
do.
part
Yeah.
of their daily lives. But the thing is,
I tried to stay away from social media.
well, they even have a national unplug day.
It just gets
Okay,
too much.
they're saying that is also driving suicide because people are now comparing themselves. There's a lot of stress. I believe people. I mean,
It's been
critical
like
thinking
that.
can correct that.
It's
Critical
been like
thinking.
that, and then especially
Yeah,
when a lot of people are posting, the same videos of fitness and looking good, and
yeah. But
like showing money, like this and that, like that won't bring a depression or a suicide for a person. But as far as the looks and and how a person like carry themselves, like a lot of those things can bring a person down with the promotion that they are doing by putting those things out like consistently. Like it's a natural thing.
I mean, anyway,
Like people are not just
I
naturally
mean, well,
smart.
I mean, as it relates to the etiquette now, Twitter. I mean, that's
Yeah,
another
right
issue.
there.
Because But you're talking about posting what you post and so on. But it's a social platform that is
Hmm.
public, yes. But it's first a social platform, and you can make it. You can create private rooms for you and your friends and so on. But the point I'm making is that people are judging others based on what they do on social media. I mean, first of all, if you don't like what people do on social media, you can unfollow them. And okay,
Okay.
and people like and dislike on social media is based on their idea of different registers. We talk
Some of
about
the
people
dumb
having
stuff they
different
post on
registers.
social media, but
When you social media is not, I said, is not serious media. It's not academia. Okay. And I said, have you heard of Twitter? Have you ever heard, and I tweeted recently, have you heard about a Twitter etiquette?
Well, I would
Or
say
okay,
I would
or social media etiquette. And then I said, as if social media is serious media or academia.
because
And I put serious in bracket because
yeah, I was
it's
just
not that
about
you
to
can't be
debate with
serious,
you. That's what
but
I was
by
about
that
to.
I mean it's liberal, it's
I was
free.
about to point out it's it's serious, like serious media. Period.
It's
With
not
all
just to
of the
talk about
like the
business and
news and the
politics.
information that's being put out on these social media platforms as well.
Well, I
Like
mean,
to
people do everything. You have own people have only fan pages and so on. People have only fan pages. People use it for dating. People use it to promote themselves and their, especially small people, because it was social, because it's a good opportunity for like for small businesses, community
hmm
businesses to advertise among their friends, connect with their friends. Hey, this is some of the they were advertising it among them friends and them, but now they are charging. Twitter is sorry, social media is now, companies are now charging the big companies, but now they have extended that they're charging small, I mean, individuals with small businesses promoting among them friends and their friends and families. They're charging you to do that and limiting your ability to promote yourself even among your friends and your followers. I mean, per se, I mean, if you want to promote on Facebook to the general public, it's one thing, but just among your friends, your fans, your followers, you shouldn't have to pay for that. They should, okay, the algorithm should not control your visibility. It is as if, say, for example, I have a Facebook page, and the Facebook page treats me as a business. Okay? It prevents me from doing certain things because it sees me as a business. My, my 5,000 friends and thousands of followers, in order for them to see some of my posts, it is as if I have to pay Facebook for that to happen. And I'm like, no, I should, okay, fine. I should pay for public viewership, but people outside of my circle, outside of my, but there should be some understanding. But the fact of the matter is, these social media companies was making money from big companies. Then, of course, politicians started going on their advertising and paying ad money for campaign or whatever the case is. So you have the Amazons and the Xfinity and the Comcast and the big companies.
okay.
They have taken over social media, and they have taken over social media. They have taken
They're
over
taking
social
over
media.
the internet.
Yes, they have, in terms of
Yeah.
even the etiquette and how people understand and the general understanding, the initial and original intent of social media, so that people have etiquette. If you post yourself without a shirt or hitting a ball, and then tomorrow you talk, oh, it's a big issue. I'm like, excuse me, it's social media. Okay? Social. People shouldn't be judged based on their social media pages, but they are being judged. Because you see, the platform for social media is where you connect with your friends and your followers, people who identify with you. Yes? People who appreciate you. And then you
Now
might
the
have
thing
your,
with that,
okay, you might have your haters, but of course you always have your
yeah, I
haters.
try to be appropriate. I try to watch what I'm posting, just based on how I'm carrying myself and which role I'm partaking, in life. And I don't want anything to discourage, you know, my character. So I will not post certain things. As far as having and t-shirt off, showing
I mean,
abs,
I'm just
got
speaking generally. I
the
mean, whether
whatever.
t-shirt, whether
I don't,
promoting someone, whether probably hitting a tennis ball, whether talking about
I don't know. Like I would not
stuff
care,
you care about
but
a lot that other people don't find. Like, why he have this on social media? Man, what the hell? It's social media, okay?
yeah,
It is for your friends and your followers and those you connect with and those who identify with things like this, okay? And for others, it is therapy for those who use their mind
yeah, photos are
in
fine.
that particular
Like
perspective or
provocative,
milieu.
Good evening. I'm your host,
I'm
John Anthony Castro,
just
and
normal with
this
it. But
All this
I
stress and the
don't see
problem
any
that we have
problem.
in
I
society,
don't see any
we are too
problem with that.
serious with some
There's,
things too. We're
and,
too serious. The police, when they engage, they are too
but
serious.
a lot
Okay.
of individuals are serious about other individuals profiles and pages. Like they have authority over what they are doing, and you can have your comment. You you can have
What else?
your remarks towards certain things that they have posted or what's on their page.
It
But
has. Excuse me. People
at
have
the end of
feature.
the day,
People have
you do
feature.
not have to see it.
So,
You
so
can
you
block
don't
it,
have to see
and you
it.
can block the person.
Oh my
You
God! I mean, people are posting up this and making other people. No, people. Excuse me. You don't
you
have to see
can
it. You can block
and you
people
can
on
hide
social
that
media. You
person
can.
posting
Yes. So, and I'm like, it's as
like
if the people who
so.
are reporting on social media are so old school,
Most
and
people
probably
think,
they're not even on. So they're not even aware of some of the
but
things. But by the way, excuse me. On the matter of etiquette, no, I said that there is Elon Musk stepped in and saved the day. Now there is X etiquette. There was Twitter etiquette. Now there is X etiquette. Now X could is a pun, play upon words. It could be, now there's no etiquette.
so now there's none.
There's none because X means none. Notice the pun. X. Yes. What does that mean? And they say more men are on Twitter than a lot of men. Over 70% of more men are on Twitter than women. And
Well, I mean, I
and
would not think X of that. I would go to Roman numeral
well, X means 10, yes. But X also
as
means
well as
Christ.
Christ.
Yes. X. Christmas, Xmas. Christmas. That's why you have X. For Greek, the Greek letter X or Kisai, whatever. It's Christ. It's a symbol for Christ. Okay? So Christ or 10.
Mm,
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Indeed, indeed.
But can you repeat that one more time about
X.
yes and it pertaining to Christ?
No, I mean, I said you were talking about X. I was saying when I posted the thing about Twitter.
No, I just want
And
you
now
to go back and
X etiquette. X is a play upon word because X could mean anything. It could mean 10, but I was using it to mean no, there's no etiquette. Okay? X etiquette means no etiquette because X could mean none. There was Twitter etiquette, but but that tweet was filled with a lot of pun. A lot of pun.
I think
A lot of pun. Now
I
listen to what
hear
I said. Now
I
Elon
hear the
Musk
humor
has stepped in
in the joke,
and now
but I
there is
think
X
because I'm
etiquette.
not a Twitter fan,
Because no, it's not. But it's not
I'm
necessarily
not
whether
really
or not
big
you're a
into
Twitter
it.
fan, but you should understand the juice.
No,
Get
I
you get
understand.
the juice.
I understand,
So
but
you get
if
the.
I was a Twitter fan, I would really
But did you get the juice?
get where you
How
are.
I said it.
Yes.
Have you heard about Twitter etiquette? And then I said, as if there is, as if social media is serious media, or listen to the joke, listen to the rhyme here, academia. And then I said, but Elon Musk
Mm-hmm.
stepped in, and now there is X etiquette. Of course, he created X, so no, there's no Twitter,
Right.
there's no X, and if there is a Twitter etiquette, now there's X etiquette. But that means but a double meaning. Yes, no etiquette, but also there's X. He created X etiquette. I mean, it's kind of play upon words. Lots of. I was being very poetic in there, very poetic. That's crazy, right?
Yes, because I was lost and I had got the humor, but the main point of the joke
Hmm.
I did not really catch.
It was a lot. It was deep. It was esoteric, actually. It was an esoteric point. Very deep. Yes. And people who are driven by this would probably get the juice. You got the juice too. But you don't follow Twitter. But I think you got it there. Yes?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah. But I don't know why my twin brother unfollowed me. Absolutely ridiculous. This is the Neoliberal Round podcast.
Thank you for listening to another powerful episode of the Neoliberal Round podcast, brought to you by the Neoliberal Corporation, serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges. I'm Renaldo McKenzie, your producer and host, and of course, with me was Dante Nelson, our co-producer and production and the podcast manager. Please visit us by going to the neoliberal.com and renaldocmckenzie.com. Let us know how we're doing and whether or not you like the show. We have several shows coming up. Please subscribe. Email us at info@theneoliberal.com. You can follow us on Twitter, Renaldo McKenzie. You can message me on Twitter as well. We also have a page, the Neoliberal Co. You can get tongue twister, the Neoliberal Co. Of course, I'm Renaldo McKenzie. And please get a copy of my book, Neoliberalism, Globalization, Income Inequality, Poverty and Resistance. This is it right here. It's available in all platforms, all over wherever you can get it. And also my second book is, we're still working on it, we're still editing it, Neoliberal Globalization Reconsidered, Neo-Capitalism and the Death of Nations. Now, as it relates to the social media issue, that's going to be a particular chapter of my book is dedicated to this particular issue, talking about communication is to make popular what was the monopoly. That's part of our tagline here at the Neoliberal. We are serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges. How do we do so? By making popular what was the monopoly. And of course, we say that we are a dynamic think tank and digital media, digital news media, publishing company providing IT and web services. Digital media, the communication is happening when we make popular what is a monopoly, and the decentralization of social media has helped to create in citizenship journalists or independent media promulgated that as and do a promotion of that. More people are going that route. People get their news not only from mainstream but independent media, and that is important. All perspective is required. But there is an article in the Neoliberal Journal entitled "Communication is the New Popular Monopoly." You can check it out. And of course, I probably will share a little bit of that at one of our next things. Please subscribe to the show. We need your support. We do need your support. Share the show with your friends and donate to us at anchor.fm/theneoliberal/support. Your donations are important. Again, anchor.fm/theneoliberal/support, so that we can show there's so many more that we can do. There's so much more that we want to do. We want to reach many more places. Okay, and we want to generate our ability to do so. We want the ability to do so, and financing is important. And we are limited by that, and we are seeking your help to make it happen. Thank you for joining us for another powerful show. And please visit us again at neoliberal.com and renaldocmckenzie.com. You can go to anchor.fm/theneoliberal to find your stream, because we're available on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Radio Public, Podvine, Stitcher, Pocket Casts, Google Podcasts, and of course video, Spotify and YouTube, and several other major streams, and audible.com. This is the Neoliberal Round podcast. Well, good.